Special thanks to Uncle Buck's right down the road here in Webster, our food sponsor tonight. And the meatballs, so I hear, were fantastic.
Yeah. Maybe there's some scraps left behind if we can get down to the truck
We
afterwards.
should, does anybody from the truck want to turn on the mic and tell us how great it was? Yeah. Thank you to Uncle Buck's, though. In all seriousness, we appreciate all of our sponsors here on Friday Night Rivals. As Watkins to begin the fourth on second down, throws it up, and it's going to be A.J. Amico, with his third reception tonight. As Mack with the tackle, that's good enough for Tracy Door Company. First down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company.
A real creative play by Watkins. Everybody's thinking that he's going to tuck and run, and at the last second, finding his receiver downfield. Putting where his guy can get it. Only his guy can get it. Real impressive play. And Watkins has been impressive all night tonight.
He has, and that is, that's not, you don't see too many high school quarterbacks make a play like that. Watkins pulls it down, trying to get to that left corner. He's got the first down, and then wisely stays down inbounds, and he should have that first down. And indeed he does. Another Tracy Door Company first down. For 3 generations, it's the Tracy Door Company.
Now, if Webster caps off this drive with a touchdown, they may have to do it without their wide receiver, their playmaker, number 17, Tyler Washington. We saw him come to the sideline before the end of the third quarter, and you saw as we were going to break there, they were going through a battery of tests with him. He remains on the sideline.
Yeah, it certainly is. We'll mention we're also inside the Ide family of dealerships, Red Zone Ide. We'd love to earn your business. Certainly looked like they were doing some sort of protocol testing. And without his helmet, that would be an indicator maybe we don't see him again tonight. As the handoff going right between the tackles, and Stevens gets it down to the 8.
Stevens, the ball carrier, makes his way upfield, about 5 yards for 2nd and 5 to the Warriors.
Watkins in the offense, and no rush here. Amico looking down at his wristband on the near side. They stay with the 4 wide receivers. Stevens in the backfield. Play clock down to 9. Snap. And the quarterback keeper, Watkins, is trying to muscle his way. And he'll be down inside the 5.
Watkins, the ball carrier, makes his way forward for a Schroeder.
So they will say it's good enough for the first down as you take a look at Michael Stumpf, the head coach, the offensive coordinator, the unique position for him. He's up in the box calling the plays. It's good for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It is the Tracy Door Company. Call Michelle today at Tracy Door. The snap, and the keeper into the end zone, touchdown. 2nd on the ground tonight for Watkins. Colin Watkins, an American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown, the home improvement company that cares.
Yeah, Colin Watkins has that size as a sophomore, and you're not going to be able to bring him down by just reaching for that jersey, as you see here. You mentioned earlier, he patterns his game after Cam Newton, and boy, when you see him run the ball like that, you see what he's talking about there.
It's and to think too, yeah, he's only a sophomore. Extra point is good. We're back to a 2-score game. Schroeder 28, Victor 14. Victor ball when we come back. Here in the law offices of William Matar's Friday Night Rivals, driven by Bob Johnson Automotive Group. Here on CW Rochester.
Local business is at the heart of every community, but lately you're seeing less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Honda is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, organizations, sports teams, and events that we're part of in your local community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Honda in Penfield. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
Yeah, we had a West Virginia game here at Danger. I do like the music here. It's been a wide variety here at Schroeder tonight.
My favorite, they played some Taylor Swift earlier. A big smile. I saw you getting down to that.
I was getting down to that because I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, but when your baseball team wins, everything sounds a little better, Danger.
Don't say that you're not a Taylor Swift fan too loud. Gene.
Who doesn't like T Swift?
Everybody.
Yeah, that's silly, man. See if Victor can answer there as Jeff Mandel. Remember, that fake punt was brass earlier. Didn't result in a touchdown. That was a drive that ended in an interception, but down by 2 scores, though. This is not a quick strike Victor offense, as this is the kickoff brought to you by USA Insulation. And that's going to be DeBatis getting it, and he'll sit right down, saving some time there. Not bad field position here for the Blue Devils.
13 is Mason DeBatis. Blue Devils will take over, first and 10, 32-yard line.
Closed captioning, once again, brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet, the best in fences, decks, railings, and porches. I don't think you could ask for a better evening here in the month of October.
Hidden weather.
Yeah.
Nice and crisp.
Here's the handoff. Yomis. And Yomis will be tackled. Coeli is over there. So, too, is the corner Travis Washington. As we take a look at some scores from around Section 5, we welcome in once again Kevin Rush.
All right, guys, we're tracking it as always for you in Class A. Canandaigua 14-7 over Brockport. That one in the third. The Wolves trying to stay unbeaten in Class AA. Some interesting scores. UPrep 14-0 over unbeaten Fairport. That one in the third. Hilton has scored late in the third to take a 7-0 lead over Penfield. Aquinas all over RH 50-24. That one in the fourth. And McQuaid trying to get back on track at last check, 14-0 over Pittsford. Of course, next week, Friday Night Rivals wraps up the regular season in Hilton as the Cadets host Aquinas. Now this Swiftie sends it back to you guys.
Why, thank you, Kevin. As
I'm not too worried about McQuaid. I think they're going to shake it off.
Here's the handoff between the tackles. Our director's saying stop. I got nothing for you. I cannot play this game. One of those scorers, UPrep, if they can hold on and win at Fairport, and the job that Isaiah Young has done with that program, they beat McQuaid. Is this the year? Because there's been some years you figure they're going to be the champs. It ends up being McQuaid, as we do have an injured player and a timeout. It's one of the fun storylines. So many storylines here. And as Kevin mentioned, too, Canandaigua. Like, honestly, they're the team to beat in Class A, right?
They have a really good program in Canandaigua. They always do. And I think a lot of it does come down to how you're playing at this time of year. I mean, we talked about it earlier with this Schroeder squad. They start the season 0-3, playing a schedule against teams with a combined record of 17-1. Now they've rattled off 3 straight wins, looking for their 4th straight tonight, and to bring it to Class AA with UPrep. Yeah, you beat McQuaid, the defending 5-time section champ, and you can build off of that with some momentum. UPrep is going to be something to consider here as the regular season winds down in Section 5.
2nd down and 7 after the injury timeout. Papa John, play action. Setting up that screen. It's intercepted. It's Amico on the far side. He's got some room on the far side. Papa John to beat, and he pushes him.
That's a touchdown, Gene.
Not out of bounds. It is a touchdown. It's a pick six. A pick six for A.J. Amico. An American Custom Exteriors and Interiors touchdown. The home improvement company that cares. A.J. Amico, as they're setting up the screen, And just a wise play by number 13, just to read that one, step up on the defensive line. That's a D lineman taking that to the house. And now for the first time tonight, Schroeder up by 3 scores. It's not going to get over the crossbar. So our score will remain 34-14. What happened here, Dave? Just a great defensive play.
Good defensive play, and I'm not really sure what Papa John was looking at here. I mean, for lack of a better term, it just felt like a gift that he gave them. You see the play action, and then the pass just...
He doesn't see him. Just how you didn't see Amico until he pops out at the last second. I mean, that is the perfect... If our cameraman, to me, that is exactly what Papa John, you just didn't see him.
Anticipation by Amico, and then great athleticism at the end of the play, by the way. I mean, he's tiptoeing down the sideline there, gets a little push, and is able to keep his balance to find the end zone and extend the lead for Schroeder.
For Amico, that is something you will remember for the rest of your life.
No
Pick
question.
6 here on senior night.
What a special night.
Two interceptions for Papa John tonight, and that's also a storyline, too, because some missed opportunities to take the ball away from Victor in the first half, and Schroeder taking the ball away in the second half. I'll tell you what, Danger, I am beginning to believe in this Schroeder team for Class A. I mean, who's to say they can't take it all with some of the talent on this team and how it's coming together? Still, we have 8:01 remaining here as the Bodice will take that.
Yeah, I mean, what you love about them is you mentioned the talent. There's clearly talent on this team, but all 3 phases, they've just been so complimentary of each other throughout the course of tonight. You've seen plays on special teams. Their defenses has made significant plays, takeaways, scored points on defense now with the pick 6. And, of course, offensively, they've been relying on that arm and the legs of Colin Watkins. They're impressive right now. They're playing really good football at the right time of year.
Robert Green will be the receiver to the near side. Instead, it's going to be Papa John on the far side, and he will find Kriegelstein, and he'll be ducking out of bounds. Boy, what a change, because when Langland took it around the right side, made it a 7-point game, I'm thinking, okay, here comes Victor. They need to get a stop. But just the answer by Schroeder offensively on the next drive. And
turnovers will kill you, too. Turnovers are a killer.
Ball at the 46. The clock starts back up. We get a flag, though.
Ball. False start. Offense. False start.
The interception here by Amico, 13. Oh, bringing that in with his left hand.
Yeah. And Gene, before we got to the second half, I saw him, Amico, on the sideline practicing one-handed catches with his teammates. Because these guys, playmakers, athletes, on full display with that play. Really impressive.
And part of that, too, is the film study. It's the understanding the football IQ. That's a screenplay. And what's a screenplay meant to do? Get past the defensive line. That time, I didn't need to get to the quarterback. Let me go for the interception. Here's Papa John airing it out on the far side. He wanted his speedster Young just a little out of reach.
Yeah, Travis Washington on the coverage back there. And I think that was good coverage. I mean, where the throw was just a little in front of his receiver, but Washington was with him step for step.
It'll stop the clock with 7:23 remaining. Now, we did have the fake punt earlier, but now down by a full 20 points here. And what's interesting here is Schroeder's not going to have a returner back. They're not going to chance it whatsoever. They are keeping their defense in the proper alignment, letting the field position get flipped here. And that'll roll out of bounds. 7:23 remaining, and it's looking really good for the home team here tonight.
Yeah, the Warriors can smell blood in the water. There's some emotion on the sideline right now. 7:23 to go. I mean, with this drive, protect the football, right? Don't let what has happened to Victor tonight happen to you offensively. Protect the football, avoid the takeaways, and walk away with your 4th straight win.
1st and 10 at the 30. Taking a look at that Schroeder coaching box, and Coach Mike Stumpf. And more music from, is this Rocky 4?
No, this would be Karate Kid, Gene. This is great
Kid.
montage.
Oh.
Great montage music here at Schroeder. Kudos to the music director.
I'm failing my 80s music trivia, movie trivia.
You had Rocky 4 earlier, Karate Kid now. We just want montages. We'll have a nice montage of highlights after this game, I'm sure.
As the handoff going between the tackles, and we might just see a lot on the ground here for Schroeder at this point. Mason Naple, good two-way player for this Victor team, number 75.
Yeah, we're seeing some fresh faces there in the backfield as well for Schroeder this drive.
Steven Denner is now in at corner, number 81, for Victor. They're going to bleed clock here as play clock now down to 5. Snap. And the design keeper, and this is not Watkins. This will be Hilfiger bringing it ahead. Another flag.
Chop block. Here.
Flag in place. Where's the
Chop block where? Oh, here.
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to that auto dealer? Never mind. As one official tossing the flag back to the other.
2nd and 17?
It's not, maybe it was Henneberg, 76. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think that was intentional. Henneberg was just kind of falling and then block on top of him. The old high-low. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On 2nd and 17, keeping it on the ground. And that's going to get back the penalty yardage. As at the bottom of that pile will be Sager playing linebacker.
3rd and 9 for the Warriors. Timeout, Victor.
And Victor will use their first time out here with 5:54 remaining, trying to do what they can here, clawing their way to the end. So Victor with 2 timeouts remaining.
Nice to see Liam Torpy there with the junior running back for Schroeder.
So we got a lot of choices tonight for the Vinyl Outlet Defense Play of the Game. Let's take a look.
The Defense Play of the Game is brought to you by the Vinyl Outlet. The Vinyl Outlet. Let us transform your home.
You know, there was a lot of debate on this, but then Amico coming up with this. Oh, A.J. Amico, the pick 6, really to kind of seal this game.
Where did he come from, Gene? Out of nowhere. Nobody saw that coming. Gus Papa John fooled on that play, and Amico, not just with the great athletic pick, but the great athleticism down the sideline to stay in bounds and get 6.
The junior A.J. Amico, our Vinyl Outlet Defense Play of the Game. Boy, we could have had the interception by Travis Washington that was in the 3rd quarter. And what about the goal line stand, too? We can't forget that. It wasn't technically a goal line stand, I understand that, but the possession inside the 5-yard line, the turnover on downs right at the end of the first half. 3rd down and 9 for Schroeder.
They're feeling pretty good about the 20-point lead, resting some of their starters from earlier tonight.
And it's going into motion will be Alvaro. The throw coming over to the near side, and who else? It's Amico. Amico in traffic. Amico's going to get the first down. A little screen pass and a tired Victor defense. A.J. Amico with the first down. That's good enough for a Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It's the Tracy Door Company. First and 10 up to the 41. And again, Watkins is out. This is Dan Hilfiger. And that will come ahead. And for Hilfiger, there are some games where he has a bigger role here. So just tonight, certainly the hot hand was Watkins.
Yeah. And I think, these reps are only going to aid them in their quest for a Section 5 title. This is going to obviously help their seeding as well, rattling off their 4th straight win.
The snap, and off inside. And it's close to midfield. And again, some good hard running by Liam Torpy, number 24. Bringing up 3rd and short, as this will bring us under 4 minutes to go. It's a young Schroeder team. There's a lot of talent that's going to be coming back next year. Long count here. Play clock down to 6. Oh, there's movement. Schroeder's going to get the first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
A Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It is the Tracy Door Company. Doing the math here and assuming Victor does not call a timeout. I think one more first down and you can go to the victory formation. Tyler Ridgey will come out on the offensive line. He's going to check in for Kyle Gary. This is the fun part of the game. Just try to get everybody involved. Play clock down to 12. And it looks like they're going to work it all the way down to 1. And the timeout will be called by Schroeder.
Timeout, Schroeder. 3:08 to go. Fourth quarter. Webster Schroeder on top and quickly move up.
With that timeout, we'll take our final break here. We'll have the conclusion and hope to catch up with Schroeder head coach Mike Stump as we have a 20-point lead here for Schroeder on CW Rochester.
Honey, where's the best place to fix chairs?
Bob Johnson.
Chairs, like this one.
Bob Johnson doesn't fix furniture, but we service and repair every car, truck, and SUV there is. Best inventory, best service, best pricing, best people. Bob Johnson, this is where the savings are.
Bob Johnson.
I think you know that's a sign that feeling good about that. That's Coach Stump still with the headset on. He's gonna take the walk down. Does anybody give him a high five on the way down? Let's see.
There we
go. Yeah,
some of the faithful recognized Coach did a great job, and maybe that's a family member, but a big win for this program. The Warriors improved to 4-3 with this win tonight.
So with that timeout, that stopped the game clock at 3:08. Hilfiger will be out of the shotgun. They're going to keep it on the ground, as you can imagine, as Torpy. Well, he didn't like what was ahead of him, and he's going to be tackled for a loss. Oh, it is not letting go of that ankle was Mason Naple. All the way back to the 49, a loss of 5 on the play.
Torpy's going to need new shell underneath there. That shirt got stressed a little bit on that play.
Second and 16 for the Warriors.
Second down and 15. 3 wide receivers. And Hilfiger just calm present. Winding that play clock down to 3-2. There's the snap. And Torpy, everybody know from Victor knowing that they want to run the ball. And we might see the Victor offense one more time here, as this is going to be 3rd and very long coming up. Brings us under 2 minutes to go. $20 on the play clock. Third down and 16, we'll call this. Play clock at 4. There's the snap. And it's a throw to the far side. And staying in bounds. Wisely so. Richard Rinaldi. So Richard Rinaldi getting his first catch on his first target tonight, number 8. 5'6" junior. Nobody is deep back here for Victor, as they're keeping their base defense in position. Actually, they're going to go for it. What am I saying? Schroeder's going to keep their offense on the field with 48 seconds remaining. The handoff going to Torpy. Torpy had a steam getting to the outside, and Schroeder will turn it over on downs. And they run a few extra seconds off the clock, down to 39. Oh, and this is stuff you don't want to see at the end of any game.
Victor will take over. Flying on the play.
Well, it is still an emotional game. And
you have to play it emotionally. I get that, yeah.
Yeah, and even though it's in hand, I'm sure there's some jawing.
Personal foul. Here.
There you go. Some pushing, some shoving.
J.R. Madison.
Nice job by teammates and the officials not letting that escalate.
Yeah, as the linesman is calling for a ball. There we go. And they're going to mark this off against Schroeder. So mark it down to 39. This doesn't eliminate Victor, but at 2-5, 3-5, I couldn't tell you what their scenario would be at this point. Talking about the 8 teams that qualify for sectional play with one more game to go, as keeping it on the ground has steam, and that will be good enough for a first down, as that'll be Dre Yomas. The Tracy Door Company. For 3 generations, it is the Tracy Door Company.
Eli Ricky getting the call at quarterback here to close out the game.
So let's show you, while they have the timeout, how we got here, and it was the duo we expected. Watkins to Washington with the touchdown. Tyler Washington, 7-0. Watkins with the first of 2 on the ground. This from 6 yards out. That made it 14-0. But then Papa John, after a long drive, takes it himself 14-6. Watkins handing it off. This after a long kickoff return. Aiden Stevens able to cap it off in the end. But then some really nice speed by Langen. Langen getting around the corner. What do you know? It's 21-14. And do we have a game? Well, it's going to be Watkins again into the end zone, the rushing touchdown, and then the big play of the game, it would be a pick six to seal it. Ricky on the run, throwing end zone, and he had a guy going to the pylon on the far side. That was DeBatis, just out of reach, stopping the clock with 26 seconds remaining in this game. So the Blue Devils will huddle up here. So the freshman Eli Ricky pitching it near side. Yomas. And Yomas will get it inside the 20 and get it down to the 14-yard line with 18 seconds remaining. That'll stop the clock. Good enough for another Tracy Door Company first down for 3 generations. It is the Tracy Door Company, and we're back inside the Ide family of dealerships Red Zone. Ide, we'd love to earn your business. And that will do it tonight. Victor will not run another play as the teams are lining up near midfield. That's the 4th straight win for this Webster Schroeder Warrior team, and they are going to be a team you're going to have to deal with coming up in upcoming sectional play. Our final score here tonight, 34-14. Stay tuned. Kevin Roche will be downstairs, and we'll be talking to the victorious Schroeder Warriors here on the law offices of William & Tire's Friday Night Rivals on CW Rochester.
In these challenging times, our dedicated team at American Custom continues to provide top quality installations to every customer. We apply attention to every detail. You can trust our team to make sure the job is done right. Call American today.
Local business is at the heart of every community. But lately, you're seeing a lot less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Volkswagen is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, sports teams, events, and organizations that we take part of in your community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Volkswagen in East Rochester. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
I know winter is the last thing you want to think about right now, but now is the time to get your home ready. Most homes have a hidden problem. They're poorly insulated, especially older homes. And ordinary insulation is too weak for a Rochester winter. Your home needs foam. So call now and save up to 80% with federal and New York State funding. For some people, it's even free, while funds are available. Why would you go another day paying high energy bills when you don't have to?
USA Insulation.
Since 1986, American Custom has provided home improvements to the entire Rochester area.
Now is the season to replace your old windows and upgrade to better quality that will last.
Call American Custom. Let us make your home look like new again.
Just 8 drivers remain as the NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs.
Fighting on the inside.
Shifting to high gear in Las Vegas. Saturday, it's a CW primetime showdown. Where the stakes are high.
Big crash.
The heat is on.
No one is safe. He's going to go for the lead.
And speed is king.
We'll see a lot of action.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs. Live this Saturday from Las Vegas at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on the CW.
All 3 phases getting it done tonight for Webster Schroeder. 34-14, the final. We go downstairs to Kevin Roche.
All right, Gene, thanks so much here with the victorious Webster Schroeder Warriors. 34-14 over Victor. And Coach Stump, that defense tonight came up clutch for you. How big were they? 2 interceptions in that fourth quarter stand we talked about to end the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. The end of the first half, like when they made that stop, I think that kind of set the tone. And then Travis Washington had a huge pick down here when they were driving to slow them down. And then obviously AJ had the pick 6. Like, you can't ask for more than getting the defense scores, man. We're in good shape, I'll tell you that.
from 0-3 to 4-3 now. How much has this team improved over the last few weeks, and how much will they be a team to reckon with come the sectional playoffs in a couple weeks?
Well, we're definitely getting better. There's no question, but we still have a long way to go. So we're going to work hard and get better each day. But we're not in the sectionals yet. We have one more step to climb. We have to figure out a way to somehow win next week. That's the most important thing to us. If we can do that, then we'll be in sectionals. But that's our focus. We got to win next week. That's the number one thing we got to worry about.
Total team effort here tonight, but obviously some big plays from your seniors on senior night. To get a victory on senior night for these guys, Sean Streggy told me it hasn't happened in a while here. To get that here tonight on senior night, what does it mean to you to get it for them?
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, listen, I want to win every night. I don't care if it's senior night. I don't care if it's opening night. I don't care if it's homecoming. We want to win every game we play. We'll absolutely take it. Coach Stragey has a short memory. We won it in 2022 for senior night, so just so he knows.
We knew you would remember that. Well, Coach, we know there's one more in the regular season. It's at Webster Thomas next Friday night. Congratulations, though. First, Week 7, Friday Night Rivals champions, the Webster Schroeder Warriors. Congratulations. Team.
Enjoy it, gentlemen. Yeah, you worked hard for that. That's Aiden Stevens and everybody enjoying that.
That's a scene that never gets old.
No, and celebrate that tonight. And that should be a lot of fun. Schroeder and Thomas coming up next week. Now, next week, we are going to the other side of the county. AQ and Hilton AA. Now, seeding's very important when it comes to this matchup. Aquinas and Hilton, two teams that, certainly you want to be wary of come sectional time. It'll be the regular season finale next week on Friday Night Rivals. Mike Danger, your final thoughts here tonight?
Matt, really impressed with the athleticism of this Schroeder football team. Colin Watkins, fantastic at quarterback, both pre-snap and of course, making plays with his feet and with his arm. And for Victor, no reason to hang your head. I mean, you're maybe below expectation this season, but a lot of young talent on that team, and you know that you're a well-coached program that's going to rebound quickly.
These broadcasts are not possible without our wonderful sponsors. The law offices of William Mattar, thank you. Bob Johnson Automotive Group, Triple O Heating, Cooling, Electrical, and Plumbing. Platinum HVAC, as well as Lakeside Roofing, Tracy Door, The Vinyl Outlet, USA Insulation, the Ide family of dealerships, Stellar Roofing, American Custom Exteriors and Interiors. And thank you at home for watching here tonight as we go to Hilton next week. For the entire team here, our director Eric Carpy, our sideline reporter Kevin Roche, and Mike Danger, my name is Gene Battaglia. Here in Week 7, the Warriors of Webster Schroeder coming out on top. Have a good night, everyone.
I know winter is the last thing you want to think about right now, but now is the time to get your home ready. Most homes have a hidden problem. They're poorly insulated, especially older homes. And ordinary insulation is too weak for a Rochester winter. Your home needs foam. So call now and save up to 80% with federal and New York State funding. For some people, it's even free, while funds are available. Why would you go another day paying high energy bills when you don't have to?
USA Insulation.
And remember, you can call me anytime.
Anytime?
Oh, this is my client.
Hello?
Injury attorney William Mattar always puts his clients first.
I gotta take this.
There you go.
Sorry, I gotta take this.
He's recovered millions for injured accident victims.
Easy out, easy out.
Ooh, it's mine. This is William.
Hurt in a car? Call William Mattar.
Local business is at the heart of every community, but lately you're seeing less local and a lot more corporate. But Ide Honda is still locally owned. So when you do business with us, not only are you supporting a local family-owned business, but you're also supporting the hundreds of charities, organizations, sports teams, and events that we're part of in your local community. So if you're in the market for a vehicle or service, please visit us at Ide Honda in Penfield. We're here, we're local, and we'd love to earn your business.
Finding a